8:05 now, and if football isn't really your thing and you're looking for a sporting event to check out this weekend, maybe you can check out Squash in the Land. Our Elizabeth Van Vitry is live for us this morning at Urban Squash Cleveland, telling us all about the sport. Hi, Elizabeth.
Good morning. Yeah, so Squash in the Land, an opportunity for some of the best squash players in the U.S. to play. If you've never heard of squash itself, have you been living under a rock? I didn't really know about it this morning either. Don't feel bad about it, but 20 million people are playing this sport worldwide. I'm joined this morning with Ben Moore. Ben, tell me a little bit about squash. We don't know much about it. We were talking about it in the newsroom this morning.
Yeah. So squash is a racket sport, much like racquetball. It originated in England back in like the 1700s, 1800s, back in old England. But it is a fantastic workout. It's a great way for everybody to learn how to play a racket sport. And we have a professional tournament coming here to Cleveland in just a few days.
What can people expect if they head out to that tournament?
Yeah, so you can expect some of the top professional squash players in the world. We've got the top 4 men's and the top 4 women's players playing in the tournament. It's a 32 bracket on each side, so 64 total squash players coming to Cleveland. We've got free tickets for the opening rounds at this venue in Urban Squash Cleveland, and then the quarterfinal onward will be at Playhouse Square in the Outcall Theater.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit. If no one's ever heard of squash before, some of the things they need to know before heading to the tournament. So there's obviously the rackets. What kind of equipment are we using here?
Yeah, so it's pretty much a racket, a ball, and a box, right? So that's pretty much all you need, much like tennis. Yeah, let's do it. Much like tennis or pickleball or something, all you need is the court, the racket, and a ball. It's once you're in there, all you need to know is the rules of the game, which is you hit it off the wall. If it bounces twice on the ground or goes outside the lines, it's out and you lose the point. Other than that, it's pretty simple.
Now, usually before I'll play something on air, I like to practice first, but we were chit-chatting. We didn't have time to practice before this. We're gonna try it a little bit. Tell me a little bit about the swing. What am I supposed to do here?
Absolutely. So in tennis, you kind of like lean forward and kind of lean back a little bit to try to hit it. Here you want to get real low. The ball's not going to bounce very much. So you're right-handed?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Well, I'm going to hit it to your forehand, and we'll go from there. You got to get up there. Oh, it's a good try. It does not bounce.
Okay, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. So you really have to run.
You really got to run, yeah.
Okay, but you start it low.
Start low and then hit up.
Let's see how we do here. Okay, then you hit it up.
Perfect. Oh, it's a great shot.
Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, that was really close. It is soft. I made it look like it was like a hard ball. It's not a very hard ball.
No, it's really squishy. It's deflated. As you play, it warms up and the ball will start to bounce more. But even then, it's only a couple feet off the ground. So it's really not too much space to get under there.
Okay, real quick, walk us through it. People need to know if they need tickets.
Yeah. So you can get tickets at the Playhouse Square website. Only tickets for Thursday through Sunday of the tournament. The opening rounds, Tuesday and Wednesday, are free and open to the public. They'll be here at Urban Squash Cleveland in Ohio City, at the Cleveland Skating Club in Cleveland Heights, and at the Cleveland Racket Club in Pepper Pike. And matches will start at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. And hey, stick around with us. We are going to continue to show you more about squash because Squash in the Land is coming and you want to be a part of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Plus, we're going to meet a local squash player later this morning who's going to be competing in this tournament.
Awesome, Elizabeth. Thank you. I think you did a good job. You look good out there.
Thanks.
Maybe she can pick up squash. All right, coming up this morning.